The Tennessee Titans have a COVID-19 outbreak. Again, no, this is not last year in the middle of the year. To our knowledge, there have been no secret practices yet, but you can't count it out with this team. Unfortunately, it started with head coach Mike Vrabel testing positive for COVID, and now we're up to a half dozen Titans in COVID protocols because of this issue. Joining me now from Locked On Titans, Tyler Rowland and Ty. If I'm being honest, man, at some point we have to start looking at the powers that be in Tennessee, don't we? And just say, hey, at what point does this land at their feet?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a delicate balance because it's not like people, are out there trying to get COVID or anything like that. And of course, it's a pandemic. So, it's not an indictment to get it in any way whatsoever. But what we do have to acknowledge is a pattern. And everyone around the NFL and every fan base and every analyst, every person who covers all the other teams are saying, what's going on in Tennessee? Why did they have one of the biggest outbreaks last year? Why are they a part of probably, the biggest outbreak so far? Arizona had a lot of people at a time too. So one of the bigger outbreaks so far in the preseason. So at some point you have to wonder, why is it at the top of the list the Titans are always there? And of course they're following protocols. They're not getting fined. It's the same as last year. But when the guys are outside of the building, what kind of tone are we setting about the way you should conduct yourself out of the building? And of course, no, you can't lock people in their homes and expect, they're NFL players that make millions of dollars stay in their homes. But I think there's a middle ground here between I'm expecting the Titans to just stay in their rooms and never leave, and their wives can't go and their kids can't go and they gotta play football. No, it's not that. But you have to ask, when you're on the road, you're away from your family, what are you particularly doing? And I don't think it's any one person's problem. It's not one player's fault or one individual's decision. I think it seems from this happening twice now that at the minimum, just to be fair and unbiased and logical, you have to think, are they maybe not preaching the right message? To the public, the coaches are always going to say the right thing. The GMs are going to say the right thing. All these people are incredibly media savvy. They're not going to, kick themselves in the mouth. But behind closed doors, what is the message? We'll never know. There's no way to ever truly know. But I'm just saying, I think it's fair to ask questions.
Doesn't the public message too matter, though, Tyler? Because in Green Bay, where I'm covering the Packers, Matt LaFleur, when Green Bay was a hotspot, Wisconsin was a hotspot, he's going, guys, if you want to watch the Packers play, if you want to watch your star players play, we have to get this under control. You have a role to play in the community. I understand the Packers, a little bit different team. It's a different city. It's not Nashville, where there's going to be people coming in from all over the country and all over the world to party. Not the same opportunities for guys to go out and have some fun. As you said, millions of dollars. But isn't there some responsibility for the team to come out and say, hey guys, play your part here. You love the Titans. We know you love the Titans. It's all of our responsibilities to make sure that we get football games and that these guys can provide you the entertainment that we know you love so much. And it's the same in Knoxville with UT. This has wide-reaching tentacles here.
Right, and that's fair. And one thing that I do want to do is give credit to the Titans organization for that public message. John Robinson today was talking about the fact that the team is one of the most vaccinated teams in the NFL at 97 and 98%. And they've talked about the vaccine being something that is good. Mike Vrabel even said today in his press conference, as he has COVID-19, that he feels that he is not feeling the effects as much as he would have because of the vaccine. And the Titans have been very clear that they think that it is a good thing and a positive thing for the community. So I have to give them the credit there, but that kind of goes to what the public message is there. And anyone who understands how to handle media situations, PR, and, just doing the right thing, they know the right things to say. But, throughout time, not just in football, it's littered with people saying, do the right thing. And some people don't always do the right thing when they say that. So I don't mean to put any indictment out there on the Titans organization. My only thing is we have to at least ask questions. And I think that if you're not asking yourself at least the question of what may be going on in Tennessee, then you have two-tone glasses on, and that's one thing that, you know, outside of Nashville, no one else is going to do. So I think at minimum, it's not an indictment, but it's at least fair to maybe ask some more questions about the way that they're sending the message, at least internally.